Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey.
Look out there, MP.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson at the, like a fast break running downhill, Grant. These two teams have been on a roll lately.
But you know, B.A., tonight only one team can keep that roll going. We'll see who can impose their will on this game and maintain their momentum.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then it's MP, then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Rollins in at the point. 4 on the clock, and the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Here's DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo gets the 3 ball to go.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
That one's good for 2.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels in fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Randall. The 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Milwaukee. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full-throttle basketball play. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor. And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
DiVincenzo with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Dosunmu can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, pulling it down with force.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title, Clark.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to MP. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins for three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Here's Dosunmu into the lane. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Rollins passes to MP. Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP. Fires the three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. MP's got 6.
Really rare to see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP's got the confidence already.
Portis with the steal. McDaniels against Kuzma. MP, the pass to Portis. MP outside. Portis gets the bucket.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
Dosunmu outside. Here's the three. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Milwaukee leading by 4. Rollins passes to MP. No good on the triple. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nas Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And the basket is good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Stolen by Reed. Here's Dosunmu, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A nice shot by MP.
No hesitation at all there. MP rolls up with confidence.
Outside Reed. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dosunmu from behind the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. From deep, MP. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist of the night. Timberwolves trail by 8. Dosunmu outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. MP with it. Dosunmu picks him up to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Naz Reid.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Minnesota with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. And it's Highland in for Dosunmu. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Jang comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. And Green is subbed in for Rollins. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From deep, Conley. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Shannon. Can they get it? The rebound by MP. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. It's Prince on the wing. Back to MP. This one for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 16 so far. Now Highland takes a 3. The shot no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
MP getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to Timberwolves making a change here. Dosunmu's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Trent. Randle at power forward with Reid at center. Dosunmu is out there with Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Antetokounmpo outside. On the wing, MP. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. And he gets that one. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Toronto got the job done. He ended up with 41 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Randle deciding where to go with it. Stolen by MP. Antetokounmpo outside. Green for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. And Minnesota calls time here. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Shannon, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Portis is checked in. Randall, good.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. On the wing, MP. Inside. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make it a three-point play. Naz Reid's checked in for Julius Randle. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Rollins, he's checked in for Green. Well, as we approach the halfway point of the season, how hard is it for the top teams to keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Sustaining excellence and playing winning basketball over the long season really requires great concentration. But the truly great teams find a way to get it done.
MP with it. DeSumo picks him up. His first shot coming late. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers, creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
MP looking around. Three-pointer. Called in by DiVincenzo.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
From deep, MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist of the night. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And he parries his first look.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Milwaukee has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Reid. Outside McDaniels. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McDaniels got 7 points.
McDaniels with the big answer.
From deep, MP. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Here is DiVincenzo. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
The Timberwolves shooting just around 41% in the second. DiVincenzo, the pass to Reid. The fadeaway. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
MP no good. And so it's Milwaukee holding a massive 34-point lead to win the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts. allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Bucks.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Minnesota shooting 40% from the field in this one. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's MP. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Randall. Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yes. It's good. Randall's got 7.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randall, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Randall finds Gobert. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
A nice start to the third, 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Gobert passes to Dosunmu. The 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Brian, back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Randall, right side. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. It's hauled in by Portis.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. Out to DiVincenzo. Launches it. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. MP outside. The three is up. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Kuzma. Fires for three. Kept alive by Minnesota. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Powerful move that time by Randall. And he'll go to the free throw line.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And the Bucks making a change here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Jang comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Kuzma. And Green is subbed in for Rollins. Here's Turner, hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDaniels, that's good.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. There's the screen by Jang. MP, the pass to Jang. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Randall outside. The three. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Down low. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Randall, left side. Sinks that one from the post. Randall's got 11 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to MP, beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randall outside. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly. Randall with another miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 1:10 left to play in the third. Misses from short range.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Turner inside, defended by Gobert. From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 44.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The three, DiVincenzo. And Gobert, good for 3. That's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that is why Rudy's won all those Defensive Player of the Year awards. It feels like he's everywhere on D.
Now here's Randall. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. And they're up an insane. And there have been 2 very different. Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. MP's checked in for the Bucks. Back to Daniels. Takes the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Wow. What can you say?
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business? Showing a good IQ for the game, MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Here's Randall. Bucket off the crossover. Randall's got 16 points here in the second half.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Dosunmu for 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Trent. Pass to MP. Trent outside. Lets it fly. MP shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Here's Dosunmu, drilled from 11 feet out.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Trent, the pass to Sajang. MP outside, launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Here's DiVincenzo, uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Deflects the pass. Back to MP. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-track that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
For Randall, another bucket continues to expand his offensive game.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Trent. And here's MP from outside, and again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And he gets the bucket. Here's MP. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter here. Pass to Prince. Out to the wing. Here's Turner, defended by Gobert. Back to Jang. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And the basket by Trent.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
It is just a 2-game season series. The team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
For 3, Randall. Jang pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Turner. Now Harris. Nance left side. MP against DiVincenzo. Nance the screen. MP the pass to Nance. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now to Sumu. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. You broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does. I think watching someone hit 50, it feels different than watching someone hit 30, right? Of course, so it's the same for me when I'm out there doing it. There's an electricity in the air, and it's a special thing for me and the team.
I think we're all feeling it, MP.
Appreciate that.
Over to you, BA.
Great stuff there, Dominic. Thank you for joining.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Eastern Conference, is it fair to say that both the teams who've got in this one are two of the top contenders?
Oh, no doubt. This could be an Eastern Conference Finals preview. In fact, I expect one of these squads to represent the East in the finals.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Green, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Halliburton looking around, drilled from 11 feet out.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Here's Portis, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Walker with the three. No good on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. MP passes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Down low, Walker, and Walker throws it down.
When Darius Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor. Oh, how about the answer from distance by Tyrese Halliburton?
There's Portis, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
With the step back, Halliburton with the bucket. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now, Giannis, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Portis finds Green. And here's MP for three. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, that his play has been a vivid nightmare. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
MP against Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Siakam. Zubac, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam looking around. Takes the three. A rebound by the Bucks. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Memo. The shot goes in. First shot, first miss.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Portis, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Halliburton. It's up a 3. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
About 5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
Here's Portis. Shoots over Zubac. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. TJ McConnell is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's up into the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Just smart. Neesmith finding the soft spot and exploiting it for the bucket.
And here's MP for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shots good by Turner.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He contributed 52 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And Turner throws it down.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Toppin can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 18. Green kicks to MP. Off the mark there with a 3-point shot.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Boy, as soon as you give T.J. McConnell a step, look out. He understands when he's past that defender. Excellent drive.
And timeout called by Dr. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. MP outside. Back to Giannis. MP outside. 5 on the clock. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Celtics in Boston. Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Zubac has got his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. To the paint. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Portis. If it counts, Portis has got 10 points. Pacers trail by 19. Nembhard with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Halliburton outside. Nice move. Driving to the basket. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Bangs on the trifecta. He's got 12.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. He's checked in for the Pacers. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
MP against Halliburton. Yep, that one goes in there. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
MP looking around. Green, the pass to MP. Down low. 9 feet out. Bank shot. No good. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to Halliburton. Zubac kicks to Halliburton. Down low. Halliburton puts it in.
And just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
And here's MP for 3. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Milwaukee on top, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk.
It's too early to be talking about this. We do this every year. Just let it play out.
Where is the entertainment in that? Come on, you've been a player. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that is a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, the reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the five for Doc Rivers. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. A.J. Green out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Kevin, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. And stolen by MP. Inside, MP gets it.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 11. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And the dunk by Zubac.
There's something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
MP passes to Portis. Back to MP. Three-pointer. MP nails the triple.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the paint. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And you can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his team.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Halliburton. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Pass to Walker. Halliburton outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 27.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
A three-pointer off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. A three-pointer, no good. And here's MP for three. Drops in the tray. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Bucks leading by 15. Here's on to Takubo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game. To the inside. Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by MP.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA grade, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Kuzma finds Green, sinks the three-pointer. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Outside for Halliburton. And stolen by Kuzma. Portis in the post, covered by Siakam. He gets that one. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Bucks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to MP. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers have gone 7-13 in the 3rd quarter so far, just above 50%. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Pacers. Off's jacked in, and Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. The Bucks also changing it up. Zhang comes in for Portis, and Trent subbed in for A.J. Green. Halliburton outside. Connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 35 in the game.
And until he cools off, I keep the ball in his hand.
Trent passes to Zhang. Back to Trent. Ice. Ball movement by Milwaukee. MP outside. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter. Now here's McConnell. 6 points for him. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. There's the triple. And the 3-ball is good. Halliburton's got 38 points.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
Kicks it out to MP. Gets it off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Obi Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Neesmith. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell passes to Neesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Turner. And stolen by McConnell. Now, here's Toppin. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. That one falls. 16 points for Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Toppin. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Huff.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
McConnell passes to Siakam. And here is Neesmith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Something's growing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And Jang picks the Giannis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. The base is making a change here. MP outside. To the wing right side. Fires for three. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 38 points.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Here's Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Siakam misses.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And Nance kicks to Zhang. Back to MP. And another three for Milwaukee.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Prince. And here's MP for three. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's got some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Here's Halliburton. Lets the three fly. Toppin can't get it to go.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems. and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Shots good by Turner.
Don't you love how many different ways Miles Turner can score the basketball? Spot up, in transition, operating in the post. He's got the entire arsenal.
Back to Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 43 points.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
The three connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And a wide open look for Siakam. And Indiana, another three.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from three. Nice.
Out to the wing. And Zhang kicks to Prince. A three from MP, and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
And good, another from three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Hacking away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, it is now time for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening.
Good, another from three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. This one for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. That's tipped.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
Halliburton right side. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP, as you reach the half-century mark in a win. You look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every moment in the game. Like walking around my home at night with the lights off. Other people might get tripped up, but not me. Not with this team. I was in total control.
It showed. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much.
This is so exciting. I cannot believe how close we are.
I told you they were courtside. See, what do you think that meant?
Oh, I knew what it meant, smart guy. It's just a different thing to actually be here and really experience
You
it.
guys had a long flight, huh?
Yes. Wait, you look skinny. Have you been eating?
He's a professional athlete. Of course he's eating.
Ma, let me ease your mind. We have nutritionists, dietitians, strength and conditioning coaches, staff doctors, and sports psychologists. So trust me when I say I'm good. You don't have to worry about me.
That other rookie's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, did you pick a fight with him in one of your videos last week?
Supposedly. But no, Pop, I'm not picking fights. This is just content. Content is good for my brain.
Do you want us to send you food? Your father could portion out meals. You could keep them in the freezer.
The boy's got a brand, April. He can hire his own personal chef.
Oh, does a personal chef know how to make his meatloaf just the way he likes it?
All you have to do is find the tank.
Okay, who's watching the diner, Victoria?
Don't even get him started. He's been stressed out about it all day.
Your Uncle Rick.
Wait, didn't Uncle Rick start a fire trying to warm up garlic bread once?
We don't know that for sure.
Well, okay, look, I really appreciate you two both being here. It's amazing to have you here. Your support, so
thanks for the seats.
They really are lovely.
Well, it's the least I can do. So enjoy the game, and I'll see you afterwards, huh?
Okay.
I love you both.
Love you too, honey.
Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, BA, it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body, and mentally, it might be even more difficult.
And you look at this rookie class, MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
In terms of rookies, MP is up there in talent, and we've seen flashes of it. I think he's had a good year. I wouldn't call it great quite yet. There's some room for improvement for MP. But honestly, guys, that's all rookies at this point of their careers.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. And it's MP in at the point. Edey with a steal. Morant against Trent. And it's Morant missing. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Aldama outside. Back to Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got his second bucket on the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
MP scanning the floor. The steal! Morant against Trent. The floater. It's all in by Portis. On the wing, MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Edey with a block. The try by Morant. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Morant's got 6.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Portis. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Trent against Morant. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now here's Morant. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Outside Wells from deep. Offensive board. Edey, that's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy. Failing to box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. MP outside. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. He's got 6.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3.
Aldama outside. Here's Coward. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's MP from outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night. Outside Wells. Aldama outside. To the inside. Morant. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
Pick by Aldama. Down low. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. But that's why they continue to get attacked.
Portis, right side. Back to MP. Antetokounmpo up top. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Back to Morant. MP with the block. In transition, here come the Bucks. Here's Trent, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Pass to Coward. Off the left rim and out.
It is a shame to see a high percentage won't go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Edey against Trent. Outside Moran. And here's Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And Morant gets it to go. On the assist by Edey. Morant's got 11.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And here's MP from outside. And Morant clears the board. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Memphis making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Green is checked in. Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 12.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And that one's good. Howard.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Kuzma. No made baskets yet. MP outside. Pass to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Edey with a block.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Coward. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The three is up. MP no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Aldama no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Guys to Coward, fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. MP getting it done for Milwaukee. Flicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nance. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Jang. On the floor for Milwaukee. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Gary Trent is out there with MP. And it's Green in at the 3. Here's Morant. It's Morant capitalizing inside.
I'll tell you what. They are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
The Bucks trail by 7. Inside. Here's Turner. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Turner's got his second basket on the night.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He dropped 56 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BN. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Jang, he's checked in for Milwaukee. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If you're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Memphis leading by 6. Pass to Clark. Now here's Wells. Now Morant. 4-3. And another 3 for Memphis.
As John gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Bucks trail by 9. To the wing, right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep, MP. And Morant clears the board.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Now here's MP. Pass to Jang. From deep, MP. MP making the long-range connection.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Coward. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Now MP lets the 3 fly, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. With some changes, Edie's checked in for Prosper, and Aldama subbed in for Clark. Milwaukee also changed it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner, and it's Kyle Kuzma in for Jang. Now here's Aldama. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Coward. Off target from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 5. Portis down low. Last game for him, he had 14. And he comes up with a bucket.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Pass to Wells. And here's Aldama. Here's Morant, guarded by Trent. And here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
MP, the pass to Kuzma. From deep, MP. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always. You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in a short time in the NBA. Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
That one off the back iron and out. Memphis leading by 6. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Coward. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP outside. Now Trent. Kuzma outside. And here's MP from outside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Edey, that's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis battling inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Coward. There's the 3. Goes back up. And the bucket is good from Edey and deep. Edey's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Trent outside. Pass to MP. The 3 ball. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Coward missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
MP outside. Antetokounmpo, right side. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Memphis closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Difference in this game is they're extending possessions. Yeah, frustrating the opponent with second chance points. That can wear a team down physically and mentally.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Edey out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jalen Wells. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Both free throws good from Portis. And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Moran. Shot clock at 5. From deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma's gotten his first bucket of the night. Memphis leading by 3. Outside Wells. Back to Moran. The electric John Moran.
Inside, Moran doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
MP outside. Kuzma, the pass to Trent. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Moran. Yeah, that one's good. Moran's got 24 points.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now here's MP. 22 points for him. Puts up a 3. Memphis with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he can't hit the second. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's Moran. Moran fights through contact inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Portis gets the bucket.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, Milwaukee.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Aldama outside. Pass to Wells. And here's Edey, defended by Portis. Outside Morant, 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, Morant finesses it home.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
The Bucks trail by 7. Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Here's Morant, after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Outside Wells. Here's Coward, covered by MP. From 12 feet. And it's Coward missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And it's blocked by Edey. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
You know what? They impressed me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Jerome's checked in for Ja Morant.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Jerome with the ball. Give him 8. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Coward. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Coward's got 16 points now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. 8 points from Miles Turner.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Back to Jerome. Pass to Wells. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Turner. That shot off. Edey with a defensive effort. Here's Wells. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Jerome finds Edey. Here's Coward. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Jerome. So both teams... Called by Tuomas Isalo. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset. They can hold on, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. And it's MP in at the point. All right, time for an injury report.
Well, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee. After examining the foot, he said it was pretty clear this was a sprained toe. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to turn up the second half of the season. This is a story that we'll be following very closely.
Okay, thanks for that.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
And the Bucks with the possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. MP no good. Trent against Morant. Floats one. Terrific focus from Morant.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 17 now, just in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.